presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. Leading the Kansas City sideline, future Hall of Famer Andy Reid. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go from SoFi. Shoots away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Again, it's Hampton. That's the first and more past midfield. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to Hampton. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there, forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. That's to his back. Here's Rashawn White. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. The running back still doing it to this day.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Dicker connects there. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. And for a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opening, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36. It's Pacheco again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, he's at a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to Pacheco. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
And a first down, Chiefs.
43!
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They go play action. It's Mahomes. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And that brings up 3rd down.
This has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And here's Jack Browning to punt this one away. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Chargers, first down.
Hampton now up the middle. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They start out 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Called in by Gray. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
18 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Play action, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. Caught by Washington, left side. And he gets in the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via... penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Third and long for Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Butker knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
It fed the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. 1st and 10, Herbert. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to hit his fullback there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a gain of 7.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Herbert throwing again. Complete here to Hampton. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. On third down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
It's Herbert once more. This is hauled in by Harris. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10.
Herbert to throw once more. Pass complete to Mechie. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hampton trying the left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11.
At the Chiefs' 28-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Short throws dropped. This one's incomplete. Right here is the intended target there. So they're left facing third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. He completes it in traffic. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They motion the tight end over. Trying with Hampton. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses. In a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. It sets up second and very manageable to create space to take that shot downfield.
A second down run by Pacheco. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Check down complete to Pacheco. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
On the play. First down, Chiefs.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Pacheco, incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Jalen Royals on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. It'll be Jack Browning to kick it away. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. Herbert out of his end zone. It's an interception. No, it's an incomplete pass. Ooh, a risky throw nearly picked off. They are lucky that defender didn't keep on going down that sideline. It's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again here from the end zone. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He just kept going all the way, and that's going to cost us. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play. And then all of a sudden, in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately, there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
First down throw, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, Kansas City.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd down now, they need 7.
At the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
And it's 3rd down.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that throws the lead to 5.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He'll throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And it looks like they'll keep possession, so they jumped on that right at their own 2-yard line. That had to have been just about as far away as possible, Brock, from what that was drawn up to be. But the end result, partner, exactly as they planned. It's a touchdown.
In this case, Kate, it really was about the destination, not about the journey.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take a slim 2-point lead.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. So much to talk about as we wrap up week 1. A busy week of football. Let's get right into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. At M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, the Ravens at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And it's a big play by the Bengals defense. The ball's out, it's scooped up, and they're going to return it for the touchdown. A turnover in their own end of the field for a score for the D. The Bengals come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is ARSB Amon-Ra St. Brown. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Lions had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle. The Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Christian McCaffrey.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chiefs have their offense out to start this third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
And the first down, Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down, Chiefs.
To the air, Mahomes. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Chargers' 35-yard line.
This is Royals working the left side. And they take him down right along the 30. Third down, Chargers have 6 DBs out there. Now it's Mahomes. Positive number 7. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
From the red zone now. And he's got it, it's in close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown. And heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. We've set it downs for them from the 31. First and 10, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. Oh, boy. And this was doomed from the start. Left the pocket, searching greener pastures. Things were much better on the other side.
Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long. Here's Mahomes now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set. go.
They send a man in motion. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call a gritty catch right there. And that's what your best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He's got 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. On the pistol, it's Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Set.
Running it with Hampton. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that one.
No place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. There's a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
35-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there, and that gets them back within 5. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. When we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
1st and 10 now from the 46. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game. Offset.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Slide. No.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 10 brings up 2nd and 5.
Flying down the middle with Edwards Elair. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
And a first down.
First down carry for Pacheco. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down, Chiefs.
Yellow.
They'll run now with Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A loss of a yard on the play.
3rd down, line to gain, 9 yards out. Back to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down the 10-yard line before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock, but thinking simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push the lead up to 12.
Chiefs 25. Chargers 13. Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Herbert on first down. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the
Throwing on first is Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers down by 12. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. It's Herbert once more. That one's good to McConkey. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Herbert to throw once more. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play.
On hit, man. I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter. What he's doing with the football.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They give up the gut to Edwards-Helaire. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Yellow.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And they can really use a good one here. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike.
A gain of 39 yards.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 1st and 10. Got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. It's caught left side by Harris. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Chargers first.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Herbert throwing again. Cut out left. He's got it in the red zone. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. And they get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert from the gun. This one's caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
380.
To throw, Herbert. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. Defense looking for a stop. Extra DB out on 3rd and goal.
Let's go, let's go. 380. Bring it out.
Throwing now. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. Ticker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers trim the deficit down to 5.
25. Chargers 20.
Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. Well, the Chargers are working. They're excited. And yes, they've got it.
You know, some... say that the onside kick's a dying art form? I'd say because it's so doggone hard to recover these kicks, but when it is done, man, it is a sight to see. Well done.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That one intended for Trey Harris. So 2nd down coming up.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
It's a gain of
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this will not be caught. So their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.